Hello Leo and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is a weekly read for you for the third week of July 2020, and it's a general reading just to see what's on the cards for you Leo at this time. But before we dive into the tarot deck, we need to consult the oracle. So let's see what the oracle's deck has to say to you, Leo, for the third week of July 2020. What messages does the oracle have for Leo for the third week of July 2020? What messages does the oracle have for Leo for the third week of July 2020? So let's see. I'll just let the deck fall where it wants to, and it's been really bizarre. I'll take the middle pile. Sometimes it's just naughty and you get like one card in one of the piles, but I suppose the oracle knows best. Right, let's see. I'm just going to do 3 cards for you for your oracle reading that begins your general reading. Let's see. You get the Chilean jasmine, which denotes freedom, and the evening stock, which denotes emotions, and the night blooming cereus, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, which denotes understanding. Just start a bit so you can see. So you've got freedom, emotions, and understanding. But you could read it backwards. Gaining an understanding on what your emotions are stemming from, what triggers your emotions. Understanding your emotions may well bring you to a sense of freedom. Remember, freedom is about, with freedom comes responsibility to make the right decisions and the right choices. So you've got understanding, emotions, and freedom. Those are nice cards. Actually, I'm really enjoying this little oracle deck. Well, not so little oracle deck, it's quite big. What is it? The Flowers of the Night oracle. And it's a very nice oracle deck. Right, so let's see what's on the cards for you, Leo, for the third week of July 2020. What messages are in the cards for Leo for the third week of July 2020? What messages are there for Leo for the third week of July 2020? Let's see what you have. 6 of Coins, the Empress, and the King of Cups. Right. Well, the King of Cups would go well with your emotions card. Let's see what else you get. 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Magician. Just felt this week I wanted to give you guys a slightly longer reading. I'm just moving this down a bit. You won't see my face very nicely, but you will see more of the deck. And then you've got move this heavy skull out the way. that better? Yeah. Then you've got Judgment. Oopsie daisy. Yes, you see, actions have consequences. Judgment, the 10 of coins and the Ace of coins. You've got the King of coins, the 7 of swords. I love the 7 of swords. And the Knight of coins. And then ending off, you'll have the 2 of swords, the 6 of wands. That's nice. And the Queen of swords. And the bottom of the deck, Leo, the King of wands. Being in your power. Right, let's see. Yes, it seems that you, with the 6 of coins, especially in this deck, it donates, oh, I feel like I need to be there a little bit more. It donates the idea that what you have is just about enough. You're not lacking. Money's coming in, but as soon as it falls into the purse, it just goes out into other aspects. So, you know, as the money comes in, so it goes out to maintaining yourself, and for those of you who have a family, the family. So there is certainly resources, but it's like they're meted out and there's only just enough. And I think that may give one a sense of being restricted in you know, your abilities to enjoy your life, to do what you want to do. It limits you, but you're not lacking. And you have the Empress, which shows that, you know, you want to create more, you want to make things, you want to bring things into fruition. And I get a sense with the King of Cups, there's this, the energy of him is like having your emotions under control, having mastered your emotions, and being able, therefore, being on top of your own emotions, and therefore being able to deal with other people empathically, compassionately, and they, you know, being a stable rock for others in their emotional times. So I just get a sense that there's a lot of, emotions are running high around you at the moment, and you're holding it all together. Perhaps your own emotions are fine, but people around you, I feel, are relying heavily on you for emotional support. Something has reached an end, something came to an end, and that felt rather disastrous. These cards up here show you where you have come from, what's brought you here, what's going on around you. I get a sense that you embraced an ending with optimism, with, you know, the sense of not what you've lost, but how much you've achieved, with a very positive attitude, and sort of like a sense that this isn't going to deplete you, you're going to go forward, you're going to use what resources you have to create something new, to manifest more abundance and creation in your life. And I say that because he's right above the 6 of coins, which we discussed earlier. So there you have, there's this, I think that's just wonderful energy. Something's ended, but it's not got you down. You're just rallying on. You're going to create something from it, but the resources are possibly an issue for you. Your challenge is maintaining stability and a desire to grow comfort, wealth, abundance around you in what is actually a core, you know, from what I'm seeing on the cards, is a time of difficulty. You have an idea, you have a conception, you want to move it forward. Moving this plan, this idea, this solution forward. And Judgment, yeah, it's almost like you're being, Judgment, rising up again, rising up from the ending of something that could have defeated you. You're refusing to let it defeat you, and the challenge is maintaining this entrepreneurial optimism that you've embraced initially, keeping it going, and really bringing this rising up again, reinventing yourself into fruition. And that's the Empress. She's all about fruition, manifestation. You've got two great manifestors in your spread, and that's the Magician and the Empress. So I'm going to put the Freedom card here because it does make me think that, you know, you're really wanting to bring something into fruition and rise up again like a phoenix out of the ashes of something that has ended. But resources perhaps, and perhaps other things, you know, being relied upon on an emotional way, are curtailing your progress in this. Right, what does Spirit say? What does the divine energy show us in your advice row? Okay, I'm getting a sense the advice is that you, in order to find your solution to what is possibly blocking your progress in manifesting what you want to, you need to solve the issue with wisdom, understanding, you know, using your past experiences. And it's right beneath the 10 of Swords here. This is quite exciting. There you go. There's your 10 of Swords. Right beneath that is the King of Swords, saying use past experiences, the knowledge you've gained from that, wisely to solve issues. The King of Swords is a decision maker. He's decisive, and he may sometimes seem harsh, but he's never unfair. You may also need to move in a unconventional way in your, and this as this week goes on, in your decision making, in what you're doing. There is this, the 7 of Swords. It's about covert action, doing things undercover rather than out in the open. Perhaps you know, this is why he's next to the King of Swords, dealing out knowledge and information, metering it out as necessary. And that needn't be an evil, bad thing. It's just the cards indicate for us this week you may need to play your cards close to your chest. And they give you a word of encouragement here with the Knight of Coins, saying you may feel you're not making any progress at all, and it's just, you know, money's coming in and going straight back out into necessities, but the progress is there. It is there. The energy of the Knight of Coins is slow, but it's steady and it's stable. So you are making steady progress. So take comfort in that, take courage in that. So, you know, you are manifesting this, maybe not as quickly as you wanted, not in like the flash that of action that you get with the swords energies, but it's coming, and you keep going at it, keep working towards that freedom that you're wanting, that freedom. Your outcome, well, you got the King of Wands in the middle of your outcome, showing success, and not just, he's not just a victory card. This is the sort of success that where your efforts and your hard work and your accomplishments are acknowledged, and so you've not only got a sense of self pride in what you have achieved, but those around you, those that you perhaps you're doing this for, the family, acknowledge and appreciate what you've done. So that's nice. Again, a decision will be needed to be made. And the Queen of Swords, you've got the King and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, well, she again very much, you know, she says make that decision and make it with your head, with knowledge, with wisdom, even though to understand the crux of the matter, there's a lot of underlining emotional issues involved in that decision, and you need to, you know, this character in the Two of Swords is blindsided, not being able to see the whole thing clearly, so she uses her intuition to gain full insight and know which way to move. And the Queen of Wands suggests you may need to be moving decisively, actually, and not, you know, with the decisive fiery energy here, but moving things forward, having made a decision and sticking with it. She's a disciplinarian. She's under the Ace of Swords there. So things are coming together for you. But this freedom, as I said, this freedom that you may feel, it's going to lead you to more responsibility, that you need to use your moral compass to stay on track. You need to deal with people around you with understanding. You have, oh yes, because emotions may run high. But overall, it's an encouraging spread, because what you're trying to manifest is on track. Things may seem very slow, but there are moving forward and progress is being made. And you will have success, and that success will be acclaimed. It will bring you freedom, but that freedom comes with responsibility. So there you have it, Leo. That is your week for the 3rd week of July. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and if you did, please remember to hit the like button and have a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.